This is the 2019 Volvo V60, all new, completely redesigned, top down, inside out, left, right, whatever it is you want to call it. Volvo's done it, and they've done a terrific job. The car is absolutely gorgeous. It's a fantastic alternative to those traditional SUVs. The car is 4.9 inches longer than the outgoing model, 2 inches lower, and the wheelbase has grown by 3.8 inches, and it is just, like I said, absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning, it's athletic, no bad angles, no bad looks. I find the exterior absolutely perfect. You can quote me on that, I will stand by that. I love the exterior of the new V60. This is the inscription trim, so high up on the ladder, and standard wheels are 18 inches. Volvo Canada spec this for me with 19-inch wheels as part of a couple of other options. Let's go around the front, and as you can see, there are the Thor's hammer headlights. Very cool. You know, I know they're not new, but still kind of a cool feature. Your turn signals are integrated in there as well. LEDs all over the place. Looks absolutely great. And there's a nice, good look at the hood. Just a couple of design lines, nothing too fancy. And Volvo's kind of known for their simplicity, and I absolutely love it because they've carried that design language through here, and it looks just absolutely gorgeous. We'll walk around, and we'll just stop here for a sec. So 360 cameras, so each one on the mirrors. Can we see that from here? Yeah, there it is. A little dirty, but there it is. Each one on the mirrors, one on the front, one on the back, gives you to me the best 360 camera on the market today. As we go around the rear, let's just stop there. It's beautiful, simple, plain, elegant design language, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I should think of better words or adjectives, but anyways, we'll get to that later. So that's what your rear end looks like. Twin tailpipes, nice simple design. They kind of have that nice pillar maintained there as well. We'll look at the inside shortly. Just that nice Volvo badging on the back. Nice, plain, simple, clean, zero problems with it. And we'll end off where we started with the side view. Just, to me, it's gorgeous. There's no, like I said, no bad design lines. No, oops, no, we'll just keep that in. Volvo has done a terrific job of redoing their V60. So it doesn't sit quite as high as the V90, which is a little bigger, but I like that this mid-level offering looks great. It feels great. Wait till we get inside. Wait till we get on the road. But yeah, full marks on the exterior from Volvo for the all-new, fully redesigned 2019 V60. Stick around. We'll be right back with the inside look at the all-new 2019 Volvo V60. Take a look at the trunk. One touch button opens it up, and 821 liters of cargo space here. There's a little ski pass-through. You pull that down, you pull your middle console down. Not middle console, middle seat, sorry, and that's how you get it down. There are your power seats, so you want the right side down. You don't want to reach around and grab it. Hang on to it. Down it goes. Same thing with the left side. I'm not going to show you because, well, I'm going around to that side. So let's close her up. One touch button again. While I'm here, before we get in, you can lock all the doors by any of the doors. Mirror closing. Gotta touch it again. Grab it. Open it up. Mirror goes open again. Very cool. So here's what your rear seats look like. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, hang on, guys. Oh, wow. Someone should go back to the gym. Anyways, armrest, storage, cup holders right there. Very, very cool. These go down electronically in the inscription. Just push a button and down they go. Better visibility out the back. That's what the front end looks. Oops, that's what the front end looks like. That's what I've seen the whole week. So let's jump up front and take a look. Love that you can see the yellow cones for the speakers here. There's a good look right there. Same thing on the passenger side. Let's zoom in right there. Looks good. So let's jump in. What I love about the steering wheel right off the bat, aside from the word Volvo, there's no other words. It's just symbols. There's no cruise control words or accelerate or resume or short forms. It's just symbols. I love it. Very nice, very cool. I'm going to start the car because Volvo puts their start-stop options here. And just take a look at what happens on the dashboard when you start the car. Very nice. I have it set to sport. So yes, I know my seatbelt's not on, but the car's not moving. Car's in park. Let's kill the volume. Anyway, so it's a nice, clean looking display. Fully digital, gorgeous, typical Volvo, nice, minimalistic, and great. You can change themes. I think there's 4 of them. Anyways, I like the red, just adds a little bit of color to it. There's your massive tablet. Again, not new for Volvo, but still cool nonetheless. You swipe to the left and you get a little bit of options. The sound experience, very cool, because you can pick from a concert hall, picture of a hall. You can go individual stage, very cool. Change the intensity. You knew the studio thing as well, very cool. So like that, swipe to the right, and you have all sorts of cool things here. Again, this is the inscription. It's got a few paid options on it as well, but that's just a nice, short and easy way to get to all of these controls and do what you want with them as well. As I had mentioned, you can do the headrest fold. So now they're up, and you just push it, and you saw it in the beginning of this part of the video, and now they're down. Very cool. So let's go back to the home screen. Just touch in the middle. Very nice, very simple. And that's just how Volvo has made the interior of the V60 even better. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here are your drive modes. Sorry, I'm jumping around. You just push that down, and you have eco, comfort, individual, dynamic, and you pick what you want. I'm going to live in comfort. Sorry, my mistake. It's just, to me, it's got the best of everything. It's well balanced. It makes great use of the engine. Let's look here, because this is it's massive, and a couple of cup holders, and this little spot fits your iPhone 6 if you have one like me absolutely perfectly. It's just like it's custom made for it. It's fantastic. There's a little more storage up there, and in here you don't get a guitar pickup with this or a cable, but you got a little bit of space for some storage there as well, and your USB ports are there as well. Sunroof, massive. It's going, and it's still going. So I'm just going to do that, and that'll get a little bit of extra light in. So that's very, very cool. There is a speaker right in front of you at all times, and you know what? That's just a cool touch from Volvo. I don't know if we can see the heads-up display. Can we? Yeah, it's right under my finger. It's right there. Anyways, you can put that on and off and get different pieces of information. Same thing with the middle of the dashboard. I wonder if I can change that now. What do we do? Let's go to the top here and go to settings, and you go to my car, and you go to displays, and you go to driver display information. So right now I have nothing, but if I wanted to show a map, there you go. So you kind of have your GPS with you at all times. I'm gonna go back to show nothing, because just that's what I like. Cool things here. My heated seat is on because it's cold. Now it's off. You can get 3-stage heated steering wheel. Your steering wheel can heat in 3 stages. Sorry, that was an awful sentence. So it's not a matter of blazing hot or freezing cold. I love that Volvo has made that an option for us as well. It's a little hot in here now, so you know it's all touchscreen. It's good. It's great. But I want to show you, if I can. I'm not sure if I can do this. Oh, sorry, the camera there. All right, so I have a glove on because it's cold, and you wear gloves when you drive. The screen is actually sensitive, and it works when you have a glove on. So I'm gonna go to the radio, and I'm gonna go to hear some Guns N' Roses, and it works. Oops, I'm gonna turn the volume down there. But anyways, like how cool is that? Like, you can pick your stations, you don't have to take your gloves off. It's very responsive. I'm not pushing hard at all. So good work on that for the Volvo side of things. Absolutely love it. We went over the steering wheel, went over the speakers, just the seats. Like, look at these seats. These side bolsters. I know I keep going on about them, but like, they're just huge in all modern cars, but in the Volvo, they're actually really, really comfortable. Those move out, and side bolsters as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna touch the side of my seat for the thigh extender, cushion extension, sorry. And it shows you kind of where things are, and that's the only thing though. Now for lumbar, oops. I know you can't see lumbar happening for me, but like, I assure you it's happening. And then as far as the side bolsters go, it's just one button that does everything for you, and it's really, really cool. I implore you, if you're looking at the vehicle, definitely try it out, test it out. It's very, very awesome. And again, you can just touch it with a glove if you're cold and don't want to take your gloves off. So let's go back to the home screen. All right, this has gone on for a little longer than I thought. Cool storage, cool gear shift, very traditional. PRND, hang it to the left if you want to do your manual shifting. No paddle shifters. Thank you, Volvo, for that, because paddle shifters are ridiculous. Right, anyways, that wraps up the inside of the Volvo V60. Let's look at that huge panoramic sunroof. Very cool in the rear. The paint on the outside, birch light metallic, so it's kind of beigey, kind of whitey, pretty cool, I think. And it's charcoal Napa leather on the inside. Oh, driftwood accents here. I think that's pretty awesome that they did that. There's some accents there as well, and I think we had some right there. Okay, let's wrap this up and jump and do the in-car portion. Let's end off with a shot of steering wheel with the no words. Okay, we'll be right back with the driving portion. 2019 all-new V60. One of the really cool thing about the V60, check out the reverse camera. It's actually a 360-degree camera, and you can see the lines as they go. So I'm turning the wheel to the left, so it shows that's how your wheel's going, and that's how your car is going to swing out. I'm going to shift the wheel all the way over to the right now, and obviously the lines change to show you exactly how you're going to go. It's really cool just the way they've done it, and it's such a great aerial view of the way the cameras are all stitched together. So full marks to Volvo on the rear rear camera, 360-degree camera on the 2019 Volvo V60. All right, for the in-car portion of the 2019 all-new Volvo V60, power-wise on the inscription, it's a 2.0 inline 4. Volvo's done away with the 6s and 8s. So this one gets you 316 horse and 295 pound-feet of torque, 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel efficiency combined 9.4, so I'm at 10.0, so I'm a little over, but I've done a bunch of city driving, so not too bad, not awful. I believe the tank is 60 liters. Let's put the car in and let's go. I'm back in my normal setting as far as the drive mode goes. There is eco, individual, and dynamic as well. I mentioned this in the earlier part of the video, but I just want to show you now. You can use the touchscreen with your gloves on, and just I think that's great that the Volvo's tablet-esque screen can be used and not manipulated, but just actually worked through. Let me get rid of that volume. With your gloves on. So if it's cold and you don't want to be taking your gloves on and off, Volvo definitely has a step up on that side. Mentioned the steering wheel. No words except for the Volvo logo. Very, very cool there as well. I really, really like that. So as far as driving dynamics go, yes, it's a longer vehicle, low to the ground, so you get a better center of gravity. You adjust that. There's a little bit of muddiness at lower gears as far as going from a dead stop to accelerate. Living in Mississauga, I don't get a chance to put the quote-unquote hammer down as often as I would if I lived, maybe near a racetrack or somewhere with higher speed limits. It's not bad by any means. Just with 316 horse and 295 pound-feet of torque, I would have thought there might have been a little more crispness to the acceleration. But that's everybody's different. It's just that's my impression of it. Again, as far as handling and cornering and just everyday driving dynamics go, the V60 does a tremendous job. In the interior, just trying to switch gears, pardon the pun, but not really. The interior is absolutely elegant. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's so minimalistic, but it just oozes luxury. And I love what Volvo's done. And a lot of the newer Volvos have that as well. It's just so clean on the inside, and there's not more than there needs to be, and there's no clutter, and it's just nice and simple and luxurious. The seats. Volvo, I think, makes some of the absolute best seats in the luxury market. Some may say, well, it's kind of expected. You're making a luxury car. Shouldn't all these materials be absolutely perfect? And, you would think that, but I'm not going to name names, but some of the luxury vehicles I've been in haven't quite have this same level of comfort and fit and finish as Volvo does, specifically this Volvo 2019 V60. What else can I say about it? I think it's going to do fairly well. You know, I don't know if it's going to take down the Germans overnight, but I think it's a great alternative for those who don't want to have a traditional higher seating stance SUV. They still want the storage, they still want the luxury aspect of it, but they're just looking for something a little different. Volvo has definitely got the market cornered, and there's really no other luxury wagons out there that compete with this at all, and that's just the long and short version of it. Anyways, I think this video has gone on a little longer than I thought, so I'll wrap it up by saying, as far as the drive portion goes of the Volvo V60, it drives well. I would like a little more crispness underneath my right foot from a dead stop to go, and you know, you hit your power band and you're good and you're fine. There's absolutely no issues getting on the highway. They do have a smaller engine that's not quite as powerful. I think it's 250 on the horsepower scale. A little, obviously, less torque. But yeah, but overall, I love the exterior design. It is absolutely gorgeous. No bad angles. It looks, to me, pretty much perfect on the outside. The interior is so well done. It's comfortable. It's luxurious. Lots of soft touches. The sound system is perfect. The driftwood accents there are just such a gorgeous and elegant touch. The gear shift, it's just so traditional. There's none of this nonsense. Still kind of getting used to the knob for the push button start stop, so it's not up there, it's not a key, it's kind of put in there. Anyways, yeah, so full marks for me, design wise. Small little thing, that's a personal thing for me, having a little more power. Sorry, not a little more power, a little more responsiveness with the transmission and the power. All-wheel drive with this inscription, and you're not really going to get a Volvo that does. I think I messed up my train of thought. Anyways, I'm going to go back and try that again. With Volvo's all-wheel drive system, you'll be fine with Canadian winters. Make sure you put snow tires on as well. Snow tires, snow tires, snow tires. Oh, winter tires. Oh my goodness, look at me. Winter tires. No such thing as snow tires. No such thing as all seasons. Winter tires. I'm going to circle back and wrap up now for real, because now I'm way over my time limit. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions on the 2019 Volvo V60. And feel free to subscribe. And yeah, we will be back sooner than later with our next review.